What's up, Book? Want to come on here and talk about something real quick. I guess the moral and the theme of all this rambling I'm probably getting ready to do, the main thing that I guess I'm trying to get across is my generation, I'll say the 40-year-olds, the 30-something-year-olds, mid-30-something-year-olds, those of us out there, or those of you out there that got kids, man, I sat down with a youngster, man, and he's, well, actually it was several of them. Is it our fault? I mean, I'm just talking about these kids are lost. My opinion. And I'm not talking about all of them. But they're thinking, am I just so old that I'm one of those that, I mean, because I remember older people talking to me too when I was youngster. And they used to just shake their head at me. Like, boy, you just don't get it, do you? You think you got it, but you don't. Maybe I'm at that age. But anyway, our kids, man, they got this way of thinking like, F everybody else, it's me and my clique, or it's me and the gang I run with, and I guess it was kind of that way when we was growing up, but we had respect. These kids don't got no respect. Now, don't get me wrong. The youngsters I talk to, they do their thing or do whatever they out here doing. I'm not here to... I don't know what they're doing. Let's just say that. But, they show me respect. And in that situation, I sit down and I'm able to talk to them, and I'm able to chop it up with them, and they honest with me, man. They honest with me. They sit down. I mean, I tell them, if you're going to talk to me, bro, don't hold no punches. And they don't. They think us, the older generation, don't understand them. Don't care to understand them. Most of them afraid of them. These kids want us to... I don't want nobody to think that I know y'all love y'all kids. I'm not accusing anybody of saying, oh, you don't love your kids, that's why they act like... I'm trying to avoid those people because they lurk everywhere. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say what these kids, how they expressed, how they look at our generation. I'm talking about us. Who are most of these kids' parents. They think we don't give up. They think we don't give a damn. And I know that's not true. I talk to a lot of parents. Y'all know who y'all is. Single mamas, single fathers. I know y'all care. But I guess what I try to say to these kids, or try to explain to them, your parents are in such a effed up society and situation and financial situation that, and I'm not making no excuses, but that's the reality of it. If these parents had the jobs that was really worth having and was really paying that money, they would provide for their kids, and their kids wouldn't be in these dang on situations, I believe. These kids, man, they hurt me, man. I swear to God, sit down talking to these kids hurt my heart. Because it ain't their fault. They hurt, man. They hurt. They feel like they gotta go out here and do this shit. They feel like, if I don't run with the gang, who the fuck care about me? I was lucky. I didn't have that. I ran with my homies. I ran with the Jason Brookses, the Rayon Sues, the Reggie Olivers. We had a little nickname for our groups and stuff like that. I got uncles and family members that are real in this thing we call gang banging. I got people, affiliations with people who are really in it, really getting that work. But it was different, man. I guess I almost felt they hopelessness sitting down talking to these kids. I teared up on these niggas. Hey, they hurt me, man. It cannot be our fault. To the homies my age, 40 and above, I don't want to say that either. The 85s, the 85, 86s, when the game jumped off, when niggas really started jumping off that porch, when we had the ability to get that bread. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say all that. Y'all know, for y'all that was in the game, when we was able to make money, us make money. When we was walking around here with $1,600, $1,700 damn dollars in our pockets that our mom and daddy didn't give us. Okay. So I feel like we was in the forefront of a lot of the stuff that I see these kids running around here doing. The game's changed and that and the other, but nothing changed. I always feel like stuff just goes 20 years backwards. That's all. Everything repeats itself after about 20 years. And these kids, man, I don't know what you could do to fix it. Because you got to fix it. Maybe it's God's will. You understand? You know, the Bible, again, I ain't no religious person. I don't come on here to preach to nobody. But I know in the Bible it say that each generation will get wiser and more wicked. Hey, y'all, we in it. Do you understand what I'm telling you? It's not still to come. We not waiting on it. It's here. These kids know at their age, they know way more than we knew. Good. Goobly gravy. And I'm just trying not to cuss, y'all. That's the reason you hear all these funny little... I'm trying to slow down on that. But oh my, good night. All they gotta do is pick up their phone and say Google. Google. And can ask Google anything. Maybe Google and Siri should have some kind of sensor on that sucker. Something. So a child can't just pick up a thing and say, Siri, what is a BJ? Now, I'm just, again, not trying to be vulgar on there, but you grown people know what I'm talking about. There should only be grown people on my page. If there's any children on my page, get the hell off. I don't know. Society has made it. Technology has made it. And I'm not one of them people blame things. I'm glad we got technology. If I didn't have technology, I couldn't be talking to this damn phone right now. I couldn't be expressing myself to as many people who's going to hear this, or who pays attention, or who gives a F. So I'm not blaming technology. I don't know, man. There's got to be something we can do to explain to these children that we do. Do y'all care? I mean, I don't know. Again, I don't have any kids. You talking to somebody talking to y'all who don't have children. I'm not just talking about in Brevard. I'm talking about all over the place. I know my hometown has changed so much, I don't even recognize it when I go home no more. But you can't tell me the people I grew up with that got kids, you can't tell me they don't love their kids. I don't want to hear that. I'd have to have one of the parents that I feel like are good parents come on here and say, no, shorty, you wrong. F their ass. And I know they bad. They bad, but so was we. Right? Wasn't we bad? Man, I can come on and tell you some shit to incriminate me. Well, no, I went to court for that shit. I was stealing cars. And y'all in Ohio know this. I was stealing cars in the 9th grade and driving them to school like a dumbass. I'm driving around like I own this. We talking about a brand new. I'm talking about... We used to go on the car lot. We ain't break into somebody else's car in front of their house. What I want his car for? We gonna do this. We gonna do this big. So I don't blame these kids. I can't sit up here and say, oh, that's bad. Man, most of the stuff these kids doing, where the hell you think they got it from? These kids watching us, man. And there's a lot of them out here that I believe are good kids. but they just feel like if they don't do the things they do, they don't run with the people they run with, they don't get put on by this person or that person, how they gonna eat? Man, my mom and dad don't give a fuck about me, man. I come in here, I can't tell you last time my mama said she loved me. That's not all your mama's fault, though. Let's keep it 100. That go two ways, baby. That go two ways. I'm gonna have to make a part 2 to this, because I'm... Sometimes I wonder, was it a good decision for me not to have kids? For you parents, what am I missing out on? Somebody. One of you parents, please. Tell me. Did I make a good decision or a bad decision not to have kids? Holla at your boy.